absolute beginners came to Georgetown. They were wearing Harris tweed and pork pie hats. They'd slit your throat and throw you in the gutter. But it's all you can expect from men like that. The bus is bound for Niles Bend and Harbor. The ladies wear perfume to scar your nose, and the only way to reach them is to scare them. But of that you know little, I suppose. It's a magical and mystical performance as you perambulate right down the road, with your pockets full of stardust and perfection, and Jesus on your side and in your soul. She had rings on every finger and 10 bracelets, some touched with powers given by a sage. He had contemplated giving her his wristwatch. The time for him had long since gone its way. Of the city he would shuffle, while spinning on his heels and chewing beef. He had promised her he'd be a vegetarian, but he could not control his lust for meat. Some say she left the streets for greater glory, but others said that she was big with child. Whatever was the truth, it did not matter. He would hunt her down and cut her with his smile. Last time he was seen was by the pawn shop. He traded 2 gold teeth for a sack of corn, and he would plant it on the outskirts of the city as a warning that he would someday return. He said he never found her and he's still looking. It is said he searches rivers for some sign, but the truth is that he caught her down in Georgetown with a Spaniard who had left his wife behind. Absolute beginners came to Georgetown. They were wearing Harris tweed and pork pie hats. They'd slit your throat and throw you in the gutter. But it's all you can expect from men like that. The bus is bound for Niles Bend and Harbor. The ladies wear perfume to scar your nose, and the only way to reach them is to scare them. But of that you know little, I suppose. It's a magical and mystical performance as you perambulate right down the road, with your pockets full of stardust and perfection, and Jesus on your side and in your soul. She had rings on every finger and 10 bracelets, some touched with powers given by a sage. He had contemplated giving her his wristwatch. The time for him had long since gone its way. of the city he would shuffle, while spinning on his heels and chewing beef. He had promised her he'd be a vegetarian, but he could not control his lust for meat. Some say she left the streets for greater glory, but others said that she was big with child. Whatever was the truth, it did not matter. He would hunt her down and cut her with his smile. Last time he was seen was by the pawn shop. He traded 2 gold teeth for a sack of corn, and he would plant it on the outskirts of the city as a warning that he would someday return. He said he never found her and he's still looking. It is said he searches rivers for some sign, but the truth is that he caught her down in Georgetown with a Spaniard who had left his wife behind.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Ghastly Statements from Gearworks.com and the E2KG Network podcasting channel on YouTube, here with another episode of an accounting of third measures. Don't actually know what episode this is, and check on it very quickly here. Hopefully. Well, I thought I could. Yeah, so this is an accounting of third measures, episode number 410, here in the early hours of the morning of the 27th of March in the year of our gaming 2019. This is a little unusual tonight, or a little bit off the most recent scripts, in that I used to do a lot of game captures, and I got away from that when I started live streaming more, but since I'm live streaming more regularly, I'm spending obviously more time on camera in a live scenario with people around. So I wanted to I need to queue up some time, number one, to do gaming just on my own, playing games that I like. And I always play games that I like, but what? Let's see, where's my game? Where's my... unlockable obtained. Oh, concept art, okay. I mean, I always play games that I like, but I wanted to make sure that I had some opportunities to do some off-stream gaming as well, kind of like I used to. And with some of those, I am going to do some ad hoc streams, as you see on my schedule on my Twitch page. But I also want to occasionally get back to doing game captures, and then I'll also do some off-stream time. So this is now when I need to have a counter going. Hey Google, start our 45-minute timer.
Okay, 45 minutes. Starting now.
So I need to put the timer widget back on the Elgato StreamDeck. So we are obviously getting back into Resident Evil 2, the remake. after a bit of a layoff. So I picked this game up, I think right when it came out at launch, or maybe shortly after. My own experience with Resident Evil, with the franchise, is that now I've already pulled the card off this dude. I'm also proceeding at a little risk here. In that I'm not doing a test recording. And I'm just trusting that the audio levels are good. I need the Shamrock key, which apparently I don't have. I don't think I have. So I played the original Resident Evil, I think 2. Well, I think I actually played the original Resident Evil on, maybe on the Sega Saturn, maybe. Not sure if I have that release correct. And then my Sega Saturn failed after the first year, or I was afraid that it was going to be failing, so I traded it in at GameStop. Now this is a window that's rattling. Freaking audio in this game is scary as Bojangles. This is very unnerving. Oh. I boarded up a window over here before. So I don't know if I should shoot this thing. What am I thinking? Of course I'm going to shoot this thing.
What the hell is up with you?
Is she auto-aiming? Oh, that was maybe not the smartest idea.
Bastard.
Oh, nope, that's not good.
Serious?
I was a little concerned that when I blew that window, that she'd come through. So I've reloaded. Do I have... Oh, snap, crackle, and pop. 1, 2. Now the second time I put her down, she should stay down. Now it's possible. Key. Oh, I didn't try that key back on that door. What? I don't know what I'm looking at. Examine, combine. Like, is there a crowbar or something, or is there a? Can't pick any of that up. I thought before when I came through they gave you something to like board the door up. Appears to not be the case, and I'm concerned that that's going to be an issue. Can't get through here. Now, if it's one thing that I remember about the Resident Evil series, it's that very few things are presented to you by chance. They're all fairly intentional. Would you please close that door? Thank you. What the Mikhail was that? This game is a good bit more unnerving than I had anticipated. I've been watching a fellow streamer and friend of mine, Naomi Grice, stream Outlast and the Whistleblower DLC over the last few weeks, and having watched her play that, I was kind of like, well, Resident Evil's not going to be that scary. Combine items. And then I was hanging out with Scarlett baby, in her stream tonight, and her friend Danielle said I was foolish to come play Resident Evil 2 this late at night. I kind of blew her off. It's like, ah, that'll be fine. Not as scary as Outlast. I, of course, had forgotten how incredible the theatrical production and the audio is in this game. I think that should be, there are only a handful of survivals. Oh, no, there is. A handful is singular. You got me. David Ford. Of course, I'm just waiting for my next jump scare. So we got the police station 1 first floor map. Okay, so those areas I've already searched. That's good to know. We can change floors. First floor, second floor. Gotcha. But yeah, I think I played Resident Evil 1 on Sega Saturn, and then, oh, okay. And then played Resident Evil 2, great. Flippin' A. What is he trying to get into? Let's just wait for him to get back up. So yeah, I played OG Resident Evil on the Saturn, and then I think by the time I got my PlayStation, which was only a year after my Saturn, by then I think Resident Evil 2 had come out, so... What, is he getting, like, psychologically stressed out by hanging out here? Issues with that animation. Every little sound in this game makes me flip out. Great bit of spatial audio though, as I turn left to right. You can hear the position of the fan changing. Great. Nice, now let's close that door. Thank you very much. So, I wasn't that huge of a fan of Resident Evil, but Resident Evil 2 just really clicked with me. In my mind, it's really kind of where the franchise starts for me and where the mythology starts. You know, all the things I think about in Resident Evil in terms of, like, the characters is all based around Resident Evil 2. So when I started watching the movies, like, you know, Wesker and Chris and Claire, I mean, those are all the characters that sprung to my mind and that I wanted to see throughout the franchise. Although, the franchise definitely gets off script. Oh, language. I don't remember the original Resident Evil 2 having curse words in it, but I could be wrong. Alright. So I didn't really pay attention to that while I was reading it because I was talking. So they didn't actually give you. So I'm a little dorked up on the buttons because I've been playing the Nintendo Switch recently, and the A, B, X, Y buttons are backwards on that thing. Are missing some keys. Who else would screw it up this badly? I mean, I guess. So you can't get into the 209, 208. Okay. So I guess I'm going to sit here and go through. Well, I guess I should just be able to unlock them all right now, right? And then just go through and gather everything up. 10... I did put in 108, right? Okay, that's apparently not going to open. Monkey Tucker. You can't get into anything with a 2 or a 3. 10. I do not know what that is. 6105. Can't get it into 103 or 2 or 101. Now it looks like there's a number scratched in over the 104, but I can't really tell what it is. All right. I don't know why she's inspecting it if she can't grab it. Oh, because I can't get into there. Bombs or grenades or something. Yeah, let's dig through these other lockers before I go through that door. I'm literally scared every minute that I'm in this game that I'm going to go through a door and it's going to lock behind me or something. Knife. That would be quite handy. Roll film. Okay. And shotgun shells. Of course, I don't have a shotgun yet. And now it sounds like there's something coming to get me. So it looks like I need a swipe card for that. Ah, winged him. Shot. There we go. At least he was just a regular dude. I thought he sounded like he was going to be something bigger, making all that noise. I know you're going to get back up, fool. I just see him twitch. Yep, there we go. So I'm just starting to notice that they kind of fully slump down. Ugh. Every instance of transitioning into a new room just gives me the willies. Now, part of me wants to shoot these guys just because I can't stand all that blasted rattling and noise. It makes it hard to tell if there's another threat in the area. I'm gonna leave this one alone, though. Got some green herbs. Because I have no idea. But I have to replace something. Your inventory is full. I get that. So can I drop anything? There's my inventory. Unequip. What is this first aid spray? Probably gonna need that. Can I, mixed herb. Chivo! Comes in all over the place. Combine 2 items together. Alright, now I should be able to pick up these wooden who's a what's it's and hopefully batten up this blasted door. Thank you. Now would you please shut up? Whew. I guess that's just your boy out there. 2 lockers open here. Gunpowder. Don't really know what that's going to do for me. Combine. So I'm actually going to read through all this stuff because this is one of the pleasantries of gaming off stream is that usually when I'm gaming on stream, I'm highly distracted by people in chat, or I don't get the opportunity to read the stuff. I miss mission details all the time, so feel free to settle in and read along with me. Cool. Would really like to find a card or some keys. Is there nothing in there? Oh, you could store items in here. That's very cool. Like, the weird thing with this is, like, I don't know... Oh, no, the handgun does take up a slot, okay. Yeah, because I don't know what good gunpowder is going to do me. Oh, save point. Gotta remember that it's typewriters in this game. 212121. Very cool. Yes, Claire, go ahead and push the frickin'... Oh, wait. Can I develop the film in here? Let's go back and get the film. Good music production in this game, too. Commemorative photo. Great. Okay, well at least the film is gone now and it's no longer taking up a slot. I don't want to swap it. It can't be used as is. Okay. So before I head out of there, I'm going to go ahead and go back and do another game save. I so used to hate. I hope I'm playing on the level where my saves are unlimited. I don't have time for that limited save mess. Film contains evidence. Do not leave out. Okay. Okay. I thought there was actually a way out. Oh, wait. Why can't I? Okay, yeah, I don't want to combine it, but I do want to take it. Okay, so this is like a dead end on this floor. Up. Okay, so I did the game save. Let me go ahead and get out of here. Yeah, so it's also particularly difficult to see because I have one studio light over here to my left, but I also have the night vision light from the camcorder that I'm using as a webcam on. Which makes looking at this pitch black TV oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Man. A, I'm glad these encounters are few and far between as I get goosebumps all over. I'm also glad that, at least at this point, they are not in large numbers. And I do wonder if you run up on them, can you stomp on the head to do the final takeout? And I also wonder if you can just shoot them one more time in the head. So let's try that. I'm going to hang here for 1 minute and just see if he gets back up. Doesn't look like it. So I think these are not green herbs. It's definitely something around here though. So yeah, I was pretty happy to make acquaintance with this game. I said it dropped in February. It may have actually been a very late January drop. I don't want to swap it. So can you not? Can't combine it. I don't know. It's weird. Apparently nothing you have that you can combine it with. So let's go ahead and start running on the tech that is being used to render the live stream tonight. So I'm playing on the Xbox One Scorpio. I do have a launch day unit from when it came out a couple Christmases ago, a couple holidays ago. I wish she would be a little bit more careful about, yeah, I definitely haven't found the flipping, crowbar, wherever it is I need. She's totally unnecessary. So unnecessary. I don't think I've found any clue that hips me to that. Check my documents. Way out through the parking lot. Nope. I'm just gonna have to bypass this thing. Flame rounds. Well, definitely always go offense over defense. Yeah, I know that my inventory is full, but I wish you could just immediately. So that's good. I didn't notice that her health bar was right over there in the lower left when you open up your inventory. I was wondering, like, how do you get rid of a thing? Now, one of my questions is, did it just, so it did not lay it right at her feet. So when you discard something in this game, it's a hard discard. It'd be gone. So yeah, so I am gaming on the Xbox One Scorpio. I'm using one of the original S controllers. Or one of the original controllers. I think the second version was called an S controller, I think. Okay. Not quite sure what the hell that means. Portable safe. Okay. So obviously I need to get rid of something again. Guess I'll drop these red herbs. No. Gotcha. So apparently this is a thing that I need to turn over. That did not reveal anything. Don't see anything etched on the sides. You would think, because they went and told you that this would have something on it, but I'm not seeing anything on it. The lights have to be lit up in order. So, but why can't I try opening it? Oh, here we go. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure what order it's, I'm pretty sure that there's some logic or rationale to this, if I can figure it out. So it's not that. Not that. Huh. What am I missing? So, these are the parts that I don't do well when it's very late at night and I'm extremely tired and I get presented some freaking puzzle. Like, I'm not going to be able to figure this out. I mean, it's not what I think it is. The left column does not correspond to the left hand of the circle. I thought that they were just positional, but they're not. Nope. I've tried reversing it. Oh boy. It's as if messing with this puzzle is just straight draining the remaining awake energy out of me. You would think that that would be light. Could be light 6 or 3. It's not 6. Is that like 7? Yes, it is. Crap, how did I figure that out? Clockwise from top right. So that's 7. So this should be 6. But I can't hit the 6 button. Maybe that's all I had to do? Crap, what was... it was confirmed. Dang it. Oh, but that's not 1. What the heck? That's not 5. I do not understand how that other one... Well, I thought I had the paradigm for a minute, and now apparently I do not. Hey, Google, how much time is left on the timer?
You've got 8 minutes and 33 seconds to go.
Great. So is that... That is not 3. It's not 2. Could be 6. Nope. Oh, brother. Right, then I'm like, that should be 6, but you can't push the 6. Nope. Oh, okay. Ooh. Thought I had it. That's not it. That's not it. Okay. Come on, man. No. Jeez. Every time I think I get close to the paradigm, like the next time. So this one is clearly 7. So I would think that that would be 6, but the way I did it was I went positionally down 1 from that one, which would be that. Now, so is that down this one or to the right? No. What kills me that that is also not 1. Nope, that's... You know better than that. So that is 7. Like that's been like the only thing I've been able to ascertain. Now you go down 1, so that means I don't know how that one gets to be 7. The only way I can see it is counting counterclockwise, but... So, does it mean you went right from there? No. Now I'm basically doing trial and error until something pops. This is the one that I can't get. So 1 is 7. That's 1. I don't know in what sequence that 1 could go around and become a 7. I mean, what kind of numbering is that? So it ends with a 7, starts with a 1. No, but there should be 8 numbers. That's why I don't understand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's right. So if that's 1, then this should be 2. That's not. Well, once again, what we know is that that's 7, and that's 1. Which stand to reason that that one has got to be 2. But it wasn't 2. Unless its opposing pair is 2. So could that be 3? It just not. That doesn't work. Man. Hey Google, how much time is left on the timer?
1 minute and 44 seconds remaining.
Great. Now that is 1. But it's not 2 or 3 adjacent to it. Could that be 8? It is not. Wow, the other one is 7. We know it's not 1. Could be 4? No. Well, we know it's not 1. So that is 2. What the flip? So that's what I was thinking. We're at 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But that's an even number. 7, 5, 3. So is that 3? It's not 5. We know that one is 7. We know that one is 1. Hey Google, stop the timer. I know, but I gotta figure this out. Like, I can't end the game like this. It's so horrible. So we know that's 1 and 7. We know it is not 2. Is that 3? Oh my goodness. Okay, we know that that's 1. But it's not 3. Did I figure out what that one was? Nope, apparently not. I thought that was 3. It's not 3. I thought I had strong reason to believe that it was, though. Well, now I just don't know what it is. I don't remember. So that's 2. No. So could it be 1, 2, 3, 4? And then where does the numbering start? Oh, that's 2. So theoretically the next one up is 3, 4. I don't know why you would start with 7. So that's 2. 1 and 2. Is that 3? I'm so frustrated. Have I just not figured this out? So that one was 3? Yeah, so 1, skip 2, skip 3, skip 4. My problem is that that one is 7. Skip 5. Alright. 3, but that would just have to be 1. It's not 1 or 7 because we know what that is. So is it 5? It won't let you pick 5. That's 1. In fact, did I ever figure out what that one is? It's not 2. It's not 3. I'm having a hard time remembering which ones I've solved. I thought that one was 2. That one is 2. Is it? No, it's not 4. I was also trying to see if what exactly is driving the pattern. Come on. It's getting too late. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 now. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 7 or 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The next one's got to be 5. 6, 7, 8. I mean, that's. So that is. Okay, hold on. 1, 2. That should be 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 8. So that should be 6. Ugh. Unbelievable. 7, 1. That's obviously not 6. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like I said, I'm just so tired that like every time I solve a little bit of the puzzle, like I literally am so tired I'm forgetting what I learned. 1, I probably need to get to a point where I write it down. 1, 2, actually, I hate to be that much of a nerd, but I do have my iPad here with my flippin' iPad pencil, which I probably should have broken out in the first place. Just, because I need to get some sleep. No, of course I can't get the blasted thing out. Alright. I think Blast Alphabetic is playing No Man's Sky. There's my Chivo. Alright. Now I wish I had scripted this out before. So we know that this is 7. We know that this is 1. I'm doing homework. Right? So 7, 1. So that should either be five, 6, 7, 8, or if I'm coming back the other way, it should either be 5 or 6. It is not. That is 7. That is 1. It's not 5, and it also can't be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 7. That's 7, not 8. Maybe it's 8? It is not. It's not. I know that that's not 7. It's also not 2. That one is 5. So that is that one 3? That one is 3. 1, 3, 5, 7. 3, 5, 7. If it interwove in the opposite direction with evens, 1, 3, 5, 7. Rotate the X. 1, 3, 5, 7. That should be 2, 4, 6. That should be 8. Got it. It's interleaving X's. This should be 2. But it is not. but we know it's an even number. I'm pretty sure. One, 3, 5, 7 with the 2 middle numbers. So if it's not 2, which would bookend the even numbered sequence, right? But the 8's got to be opposite the 2. It's got to be on the same side. Well, so if it's not 8, if it's not 2, it's got to be 4, 6. Wait. I thought we know that this one down here is 2. But it's supposed to be an X. 1, 3, 2, 4. I'm going to say that it's 4. Nope, it is not. So bottom right hand corner is 2. So this is not 4. Now I feel it's okay to start eliminating ones. That is 5. That is 3. That is 8. The top left one. It's not 4, so it has to be 6. Yep. So this is 6. I think it just lit 7. That is 1. Flippin' A, dude. Chivo! Vault like mine. My ass. Spare part. Great. Oh, it's a spare key. A keypad button for a terminal of some sort. There's nothing written on it. Great. So maybe it's a universal one. X. Cool. Can I get the flip out of here now? Let's verify that that is in my inventory. Okay. So now here's my problem. My problem is that I now have to go back to where right, so I have to come in this way. I hope I can get back to the typewriter without encountering any resistance, just because it's very late at night and I'm not up for that ish. What is that? Can I run in this game? The darkness and the shadows are really throwing me off. And, flippin' A. Alright, he just broke the glass. I'm not dealing with that. Definitely didn't need that last jump scare right before going to bed. Killing me. Alright. These are 2 saves that I've made tonight. Let's knock this down. Alright, so that game's over there. So thanks so much, everybody, for joining in. If you watched this episode on the YouTube channel, please feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to get back to recording these periodically and posting them to YouTube, because I am honestly having a hard time doing the live streams, and I always concurrently record those, but I'm having a very difficult time getting that volume of video from my hard drives posted to YouTube or archived to Blu-ray. So I want to do some episodes that I specifically do off-stream, so I could just turn those around and get them up to YouTube right away. Now, I get a sense, because I'm using this Panasonic HTC HS80, and I'll post the hardware that I used for this below the YouTube video. I do have a bit of a worry that my webcam video and audio are out of sync. That may happen, and if so, I will tweak it tomorrow when I live stream, or whenever I live stream from here next. So thanks so much, everybody, for joining in to this episode of An Accounting of Third Measures. I hope you were just as scared as I was. That's going to do it for me. Until next time, happy hunting, take care of yourselves, stay safe out there, play the games that you like, and stream the games that you love. Once again, my name has been Agasically Stamus from the Rounding Off Affinity Gaming channel on YouTube and the E2KG Network podcasting channel on YouTube. That's going to do it for me. Good night and good luck.
The lines, all the waves, ribbons of energy locked to the poles in eons past, ages to come. All those lines flip where they're from. All those lines flip where they're from. He stands up, walks from the room, never knowing how soon the ribbons of his life pulled by the moon turn around, the car in the lane turn around, the car in the lane. All my lines, all my waves, ribbons of energy locked to the poles in decades past, years to come. All those lines flip where they're from. All those lines flip where they're from.